In the quest for solutions to maintain health and activity in older age, products that can prevent leg cramps, strengthen muscles, and improve overall well-being deserve special attention. If frequent awakenings in the middle of the night due to painful leg cramps or muscle stiffness that makes movement difficult have become a persistent problem, there are a number of effective solutions. Properly selected foods can relax muscles, improve blood circulation, and prevent cramps. The following are 3 outstanding products that can help seniors get rid of cramps, strengthen muscles, and maintain mobility. First of all, it is worth paying attention to eggs. Among the many nutrient-rich foods that support muscle health, eggs stand out as a valuable source of essential vitamins and minerals. But how do eggs help with leg cramps in the elderly? Muscle fatigue is one of the main causes of cramps, and protein plays a key role in muscle recovery and maintenance. With age, older adults often experience muscle loss, known as sarcopenia, which makes them more vulnerable to cramps and general weakness. Eggs are a source of complete protein containing all 9 essential amino acids necessary for human health. One large egg contains about 6 grams of high-quality protein, which helps restore muscle fibers and reduce muscle fatigue. This, in turn, increases the efficiency of muscle contractions and reduces the frequency of cramps. Including eggs in the daily diet helps maintain muscle strength and endurance, thereby reducing the likelihood of painful cramps. The vital role of vitamin D in maintaining bone and muscle health is undeniable. This nutrient plays a central role in calcium absorption and muscle contraction processes. A lack of vitamin D in the body is fraught with serious consequences such as muscle weakness, painful cramps, and even chronic pain syndromes. Scientific studies show that older people suffering from vitamin D deficiency are significantly more likely to experience leg cramps, which are also more frequent and intense. Egg yolks, this generous gift of nature, are a valuable source of vitamin D, which has a beneficial effect on the health of bone tissue and the muscular system. It must be remembered that being in the sun is the most effective way to stimulate the production of vitamin D in the body. However, unfortunately, many older people, due to various circumstances, do not spend enough time outdoors, which makes dietary sources of this vitamin especially important. Including eggs in the diet can be an effective way to maintain an optimal level of vitamin D in the body of older people, which in turn helps reduce the risk of cramps. The logical question arises, can regular consumption of eggs prevent muscle cramps associated with vitamin D deficiency? The answer is not so clear, since relying solely on diet in this case may not be enough. One egg contains approximately 40 international units (IU) of vitamin D, while the recommended daily dose for older adults ranges from 800 to 1000 IU. To achieve maximum effect in vitamin D consumption, older people are advised to combine eating eggs with other foods enriched with this vitamin, such as dairy products, milk, yogurt, or fatty fish, salmon, sardines. In cases where the level of vitamin D in the body remains low, you should consider taking special supplements. Do not forget about the importance of being in the fresh air, which contributes to the natural synthesis of vitamin D in the skin under the influence of sunlight. Thus, although eggs certainly contribute to providing the body with vitamin D, a comprehensive approach, including a balanced diet and a healthy lifestyle, is the key to strong muscles and bones, as well as reducing the likelihood of painful cramps. Vitamin B12 plays a key role in ensuring the normal functioning of the nervous system. A lack of this vitamin can lead to impaired transmission of nerve impulses, which manifests as muscle spasms, tingling, and cramps. Eggs, in turn, can protect nerve health because they contain vitamin B12 and choline. These substances together support the myelin sheath of nerves, improve the interaction between muscles and nerves, ensuring smooth contractions and relaxations, and prevent cramps often found in people with neuropathy, especially diabetics and the elderly. Regular consumption of eggs helps maintain the integrity of the nerves and reduces the likelihood of false signals that cause muscle cramps. Older adults are particularly susceptible to muscle cramps due to low vitamin B12 levels. This is due to decreased production of stomach acid, which makes it difficult to absorb vitamin B12, as well as taking medications such as metformin or acid reflux medications which lower levels of this vitamin. In addition, older adults often limit their intake of animal products. Vitamin B12 deficiency can cause frequent muscle cramps and weakness, nerve damage leading to burning sensations, numbness or tingling, and anemia, which impairs oxygen delivery to the muscles. Eggs are an easily digestible and accessible source of vitamin B12 for older adults, representing a simple way to prevent vitamin deficiency and, as a result, cramps. While meat, fish, and dairy products are also rich in vitamin B12, eggs offer a low-fat alternative compared to red meat, better digestibility for older adults with digestive problems, and a rich set of proteins and vitamins, not just B12. For vegetarians who consume dairy products but avoid meat, eggs are one of the best ways to maintain adequate vitamin B12 levels. The question of how many eggs older adults should eat to maintain muscle mass and control cholesterol levels has long been a subject of debate. However, modern scientific research sheds light on this issue, confirming that moderate egg consumption, within 6 to 7 per week, is not dangerous for most people. Moreover, in healthy older adults, this amount of eggs generally does not have a significant impact on blood cholesterol levels. However, individuals with cardiovascular disease or high cholesterol levels are advised to consult their doctor to determine the optimal number of eggs in their diet. Even in such cases, replacing processed meat with eggs may be beneficial for heart health. Another interesting aspect is the potential benefit of eggs in combating nighttime leg cramps, which often bother older adults. The causes of these cramps can vary, including insufficient muscle recovery, electrolyte imbalance, and nervous system disorders. Eggs, in turn, are a valuable source of nutrients necessary for maintaining healthy muscles and nerves. The protein in eggs promotes muscle tissue repair, vitamin B12 protects nerve fibers, and vitamin D and calcium support normal muscle function. Thus, including eggs in an evening meal or breakfast can help balance nutrient intake and support muscle recovery processes during the night, thereby reducing the likelihood of nighttime cramps. Older adults seeking to maintain health and vigor should pay close attention to their diet, taking into account the characteristics of their body. In particular, egg consumption may require adjustment depending on individual circumstances. Older people with kidney disease are often advised to limit protein intake, so consulting a doctor in this case is simply necessary. Those with high blood cholesterol levels may be advised to eat only egg whites, giving up the yolks. Diabetics should combine eggs with fiber-rich foods such as vegetables and whole grains to maintain stable blood sugar levels. However, for most older adults, eggs are a valuable and healthy food that helps maintain muscle mass, nervous system health, and overall well-being. To get the most benefit, it is recommended to eat eggs regularly, about 6 to 7 per week, combining them with other nutritious foods such as leafy greens, dairy products, and nuts. Do not forget about maintaining water balance as well as a balanced intake of electrolytes. Eggs can be a simple and effective addition to the diet for older adults looking to reduce muscle cramps naturally. Rich in nutrients, they help maintain healthy muscles and the nervous system. So the next time you're making breakfast, consider adding an egg to your plate. It's one of the best ways to take care of your muscle health and your entire body. Bananas, these humble fruits, are a valuable source of potassium, a mineral that plays a key role in maintaining healthy muscles, the nervous system, and overall fluid balance in the body. Potassium deficiency, known as hypokalemia, can lead to unpleasant consequences such as muscle spasms and cramps. In this context, the banana acts as a natural medicine. One medium banana contains about 420 milligrams of potassium, which is 12% of the recommended daily intake. Regular consumption of bananas helps maintain optimal potassium levels, thereby ensuring normal muscle function and preventing cramps. This process involves regulating muscle contractions, ensuring smooth transmission of nerve impulses for muscle control, and maintaining fluid balance, which is especially important for preventing cramps caused by dehydration. Special attention should be paid to the elderly, for whom eating 1 or 2 bananas a day can be an effective way to reduce the frequency of muscle cramps. But how exactly does potassium deficiency contribute to these unpleasant sensations? Potassium plays an important role in the transmission of electrical signals between nerves and muscles. When potassium levels drop, muscles become more susceptible to excitation, leading to frequent cramps. In addition, impaired nerve signaling increases the risk of involuntary muscle contractions, and cells lose the ability to maintain fluid balance, causing muscle stiffness. Research shows that older adults are particularly at risk of potassium deficiency due to various factors, including decreased appetite, inadequate nutrition, medication side effects such as diuretics used to treat blood pressure, and excessive sweating or dehydration. Including bananas in the diet can be a natural and effective way to replenish potassium levels and maintain normal muscle function in the elderly. Magnesium, this essential mineral, plays a key role in ensuring muscle tissue relaxation and maintaining optimal nervous system function. Its beneficial effect is manifested in reducing muscle excitability, which serves as a reliable prevention of sudden cramps, as well as in stimulating the production of ATP, a universal energy source necessary for effective muscle contractions. In addition, magnesium skillfully regulates the balance of calcium and potassium, which is the key to coordinated muscle work. Notably, each banana contains 32 milligrams of magnesium, making this fruit a valuable ally in the fight against muscle stiffness and painful spasms. Considering that many older people experience magnesium deficiency, including bananas in the diet, along with other foods rich in this mineral, such as nuts and leafy greens, can significantly alleviate muscle cramps and speed up the recovery process. Nocturnal leg cramps, which cause a lot of discomfort, are often caused by an electrolyte imbalance, in particular, low levels of potassium and magnesium, as well as insufficient blood circulation and dehydration. Due to the content of potassium, magnesium, and carbohydrates that promote hydration, bananas can provide significant assistance in solving this problem. Eating a banana 1 to 2 hours before bedtime helps relax muscles, reducing the intensity of cramps, normalizes electrolyte balance, preventing night spasms, and, as a result, improves sleep quality by reducing muscle tension. Vitamin B6, which bananas are rich in, plays an important role in maintaining the health of the nervous system and muscle recovery. This vitamin is essential for the normal functioning of neurotransmitters, substances that regulate muscle movements. In addition, vitamin B6 has anti-inflammatory properties, which contributes to faster muscle recovery after physical exertion. It is also involved in the production of red blood cells, which ensure the delivery of oxygen to muscle tissues. One banana contains about 0.4 milligrams of vitamin B6, which is almost a third of the recommended daily dose for older adults. Scientific studies show that vitamin B6 deficiency can lead to undesirable consequences such as increased muscle cramps and spasms caused by disorders in the nervous system. Low levels of this vitamin are also associated with increased inflammation, making muscles more vulnerable to pain and stiffness. In addition, a lack of vitamin B6 can lead to reduced energy production, causing muscle fatigue. In particular, a study conducted in 2018 showed that older people with insufficient vitamin B6 intake were more likely to experience leg cramps. Bananas, as a natural source of vitamin B6, help prevent nerve-related muscle problems. In addition to vitamin B6, bananas help restore potassium and magnesium levels, which helps reduce cramps associated with electrolyte imbalances. They also provide the body with natural sugars and water, maintaining the necessary level of hydration. Bananas help balance sodium levels, which is crucial for normal muscle contraction and relaxation. For older adults, maintaining water balance and eating foods rich in electrolytes, such as bananas, is an important factor in ensuring smooth muscle function. While bananas help maintain the body's water balance, it's essential to combine their consumption with sufficient fluid intake. If muscle spasms are caused by dehydration, drinking plenty of fluids becomes as important as eating bananas. For optimal effect, it's recommended to drink at least 6 to 8 glasses of water a day and combine bananas with water or electrolyte-rich coconut water. Maintaining fluid and electrolyte balance is crucial in preventing muscle cramps associated with dehydration, especially in older adults. A natural question arises: how many bananas a day is optimal for older adults to prevent nighttime cramps? The ideal dosage may vary depending on individual body characteristics, but generally 1 banana a day is sufficient to provide the body with the necessary potassium and magnesium to support muscle health. At the same time, eating 2 bananas a day may be helpful for those who suffer from frequent muscle spasms. It's important to note that bananas contain a significant amount of natural sugars, so older adults with diabetes should consume them in moderation, combining them with fiber-rich foods such as nuts or whole grains. This approach will help avoid sharp fluctuations in blood sugar levels. Thus, for older adults experiencing frequent muscle cramps, eating 1 banana a day in combination with maintaining water balance and a balanced diet can significantly improve muscle condition and reduce the frequency of spasms. Thirdly, nuts and seeds emerge as a valuable resource in combating muscle spasms. Along with well-known sources of potassium and magnesium such as bananas and leafy vegetables, nuts and seeds are a powerful addition to the diet, capable of significantly strengthening muscle health and preventing cramps. Rich in magnesium, potassium, protein, and healthy fats, these gifts of nature promote muscle relaxation, improve blood circulation, and maintain electrolyte balance. Let's consider how almonds, pumpkin seeds, cashews, and other nuts can support muscle strength and prevent cramps, especially in older adults. Often, older adults experience magnesium deficiency, making them vulnerable to frequent and painful leg cramps. Nuts and seeds, being one of the best natural sources of magnesium, provide an accessible way to prevent cramps. The magnesium content in 28 grams of product is impressive. Pumpkin seeds lead with 168 milligrams, 40% of the daily value, followed by almonds with 77 milligrams, 20% of the daily value, and cashews with 74 milligrams, 19% of the daily value. Eating a small handful of nuts daily can help restore magnesium levels in the body, keeping muscles relaxed and healthy. While bananas are famous for their high potassium content, don't forget about the many other valuable sources of this mineral, such as nuts and seeds. An impressive amount of potassium can be found in every ounce, 28 grams, of these natural gifts. Pistachios lead with 290 milligrams, followed by almonds with 200 milligrams and cashews with 160 milligrams. Electrolytes, such as magnesium and potassium, play a key role in maintaining the body's health, especially during physical activity. Intense sweating leads to the loss of these valuable substances, which can negatively affect muscle recovery and lead to unpleasant cramps. Including nuts and seeds in the diet becomes an excellent way to replenish electrolyte stores due to their rich composition. High content of magnesium and potassium promotes muscle tissue recovery. Healthy fats in nuts and seeds have anti-inflammatory properties, helping to reduce muscle inflammation after workouts. Protein, also present in these products, is a building block for muscle recovery and growth. Nuts and seeds can be especially helpful for older adults who often experience muscle cramps after physical activity. Regularly eating a handful of nuts or adding seeds to food will help replenish mineral loss and prevent painful cramps. The healthy fats in nuts and seeds play an important role in maintaining healthy blood flow, ensuring sufficient oxygen and nutrients are delivered to the muscles for optimal function. Omega-3 fatty acids abundant in walnuts and flax seeds have a pronounced anti-inflammatory effect, reducing muscle inflammation. Monounsaturated fats in almonds and cashews improve blood circulation, thereby reducing the risk of cramps. Poor circulation can cause painful leg cramps, especially at night. Regular consumption of nuts can help older adults improve blood flow and reduce the frequency and intensity of cramps, ensuring a more comfortable and active life. Can eating nuts and seeds really have a beneficial effect on reducing inflammation that provokes muscle fatigue and cramps? Indeed, chronic inflammation has a devastating effect on muscle tissues, increasing older adults' susceptibility to cramps and pain. Nuts and seeds, rich in antioxidants and anti-inflammatory compounds, can reduce oxidative stress in muscles, thereby alleviating inflammation, speeding up muscle tissue recovery, and supporting long-term muscle health, preventing frequent cramps. For older adults suffering from chronic muscle pain or arthritis, including walnuts, flax seeds, and almonds in their diet can be a natural source of anti-inflammatory benefits. While all nuts and seeds enrich the body with valuable nutrients, some are particularly beneficial for muscle health due to their high magnesium, potassium, and protein content. Among the best nuts and seeds for preventing nighttime cramps are pumpkin seeds, which have the highest magnesium content, 168 milligrams per ounce, almonds, an excellent source of magnesium and potassium, pistachios, recognized as one of the leaders in potassium content, 290 milligrams per ounce, cashews, rich in magnesium and healthy fats that improve blood circulation, and walnuts, containing omega-3 fatty acids, which reduce inflammation in muscles. For optimal results, older adults are advised to consume a variety of nuts and seeds to take advantage of the benefits of various nutrients that support muscle health. In old age, reasonable consumption of nuts and seeds is recommended for the prevention of leg cramps. Despite their high nutritional value, it is important to remember their calorie content and to observe moderation in portions. Experts advise limiting yourself to a small handful of nuts, about 30 grams, which is about 20 almonds, or 2 tablespoons of seeds per day. Flax, chia, or pumpkin seeds can be added to various dishes, enriching the diet with nutrients. The optimal time to eat nuts and seeds to support muscle health is during meals, which promotes nutrient absorption and maintains electrolyte balance. It is also helpful to eat them before bed, as this can help reduce nighttime cramps by relaxing muscles. After exercise, nuts and seeds help restore lost electrolytes and regenerate muscle tissue. Moderate consumption of nuts allows older adults to prevent cramps without disrupting the balance of nutrition. However, several important points should be considered. Nuts are high in calories and excessive consumption can lead to weight gain. Salted or processed nuts contain high amounts of sodium, which can cause dehydration and increase the risk of cramps. In addition, some people may be allergic to nuts, in which case alternative sources of magnesium and potassium should be sought. Nuts and seeds are rich in fiber, which can cause bloating or discomfort in people with sensitive digestion. It is recommended to choose unsalted raw or dry roasted nuts and eat them in moderation to get the maximum benefit for muscle health, avoiding unwanted side effects. Thus, for older adults seeking to naturally reduce muscle cramps, eating a small handful of nuts or adding seeds to food can be a simple and enjoyable way to maintain muscle health.